Hello everyone. This is our third chapter in the Ultimate Angular tutorial series, the Hello World program. So in this chapter, we will learn how to create an Angular app using the command line. What is the command to create the Angular application at very first time? Then I will explain the folder structure of the Angular app once it's created, and then we will write the Hello World program. So let's start. Create project in particular folder, go to that folder and just type cmd and click enter. Now to create uh, the Angular project, we have one command called ng new, and the project name will go here. Okay, so this is a command I also write down in our description, but you have to remember this command because every time when you create a new project, you have to create new project with this command. And so right now we are creating the hello world program, so I will write ng new hello world program and click enter. It will ask you one question: would you like to add Angular routing? I will explain what is Angular routing later in this our series, but for now say yes and click enter. So for now we are using the second one, SCCA CSS. So click enter and wait.
A few moments later.
So once it's completed, it will say successfully initialize the Git. Okay, here. And once we are in the hello world program folder, just type code space dot. So what it will do, it will open the VS code in that particular project. So if I enter code space dot, click enter, it will open our project in a VS code. Now coming to our second point, the understand the folder structure, which is very important because Angular app is popular because of the folder structure. Is one of the reason for that one. Okay, if you are developing some big project, so folder structure is very important. So right now if you see, there are a number of files here, right? We are not going to touch the VS code and node modules. Then go to the source folder. This is where we are writing our code. This is important for us. Okay, for now just I will hold for this one. If you see the package or JSON file, right, this is very important one because all the dependencies, version and everything is written in this package. Okay, so starting from the name of the application, the version of the application, you can change the version, you can change the name of the application, no problem. This is the script. When we deploy this code, right, it will check the package.json file and what is the command to start the application or to build the application, right, or to test the application, like this way. Dependency is nothing but the all the dependency installing this application, it will show it here with an version number. Okay, so when you create the application, this is the default dependency which Angular application required, and that's why it auto install all this dependency by itself. And this is the dev dependency, again Angular created by default for it. Okay, after that if you see the another uh, file called Angular JSON, it also includes the some configuration. So let's go to source folder. In the source folder where we are actually writing our code, so in the source, which is a very important one for us, in the let's go to source folder. In the source folder we have app, assets, environments and some other files. If you see the index.html, where our actual code will start, this is the file when it load at the first time. And if you see in the body the app-root, so whatever code we return in the app folder, So these are the components, module, routing. So this will load in this body using this app root um, component. So now in the index.html, right, you can change the title. If you want to add the JavaScript URL or code, you can add it, but I mostly don't touch this one because we really don't need it, with some exception, but right now we really don't need it. Okay, in the app folder we actually write our code in the component.ts file, css, html and module, along all these files. I will explain this all these files and their information, how we are going to use it, and in the maybe next lecture. After that we have assets folder where we will add images, our fonts and all other stuff. So by creating, we can create a folder to distinguish, like if you want to put images, we can add images in that folder. Likewise, in environments folder we have two files. One is environment.ts and another is environment.production.ts. It's actually used to add the value, like if you want to save the API key, right? So this is the place where we will add it. The reason is, and it will be secure and it will not be exposable outside the world. Okay, that's the reason we will add that configuration in this files. And again we have, if you see that we have style.scss. So here we will write the style sheet for our application. If you want to apply some style sheet throughout the application, so that time we will write code in this file. The main.ts, polyfill.ts, we really don't use it. I never use any of the time, so just ignore it for now. Okay, so this is all about the folder structure of Angular. Now let's start to write hello world program. So for that you have to go to the app folder. In this app folder, if you see, we have app.component.html where we are writing our HTML. When you create the app, it will create some style sheet along with some HTML code, and for now you can delete it, but I will show how it actually look for now. So in order to run the program, okay, we have command to run it. So you don't need to open a new command prompt. In this VS code, if you see, there is a, at the top we have terminal section, so terminal tab. Click on the new terminal and it will open the terminal inside of your VS code. Interesting, right? Yes. Then we have command to run the Angular app. This is the ng serve. This is the command to run the app. So enter it and it will take few seconds to run and to build the app. What it actually do, it will convert our TypeScript code, all other code, into the JavaScript. So it's a browser understandable code. Okay, so it will take some few seconds to build the files and everything. If you see, right, the files are built and it's saying compile successfully. And to check on which URL our application will run, so it mentioned that open your browser on http localhost 4200. So just copy this one, or you can just type on the browser. Okay, so I will open Google Chrome and paste it. If you enter it, this is what it look like initially. Okay, so we don't want anything like this. Just go to the HTML file and delete everything. Okay, and click save. If you save it, now you will see, oops, my bad, yeah, you will see we don't have anything, right? When you click on save, it automatically reload this page. You don't need to reload manually. Okay, then to write the hello world program, we will write command like h3 html tag. Okay, and write hello world. Okay, and save it. Once you save it and open the our application, if you see the hello world program. So that's all about this topic and this video. So we learn we learn how to create Angular app using command line. Then we learn about the folder structure, and we write the hello world program. Okay, so in the next lecture it will be interesting. We will learn about the components. So until now, see you, goodbye.